Protesting in France versus protesting in Britain. The thing is though, both countries here look like they're having an equal amount of fun. They just define fun in different ways. When you get hurt in America and someone threatens to call an ambulance, you lay there for like 0.5 seconds and as soon as you hear ambulance, it's like my cells magically regenerate. Now, I don't have a broken leg, what do you mean? Lego releases the globe. Flat earthers who love Lego. How dare you? Tomorrow, flat earthers are gonna invade Denmark. Me and my friend trying to give a presentation in the class in our second language. Give me that. The F does this say? This reminds me of my Espanol classes from back in the day. I feel like more than 50% of the time it was just me and my homies messing around. Unreal Engine when the Isreal engine walks in. Oh man, I can't wait for this country to start making some 4X strategy games. Can't have nothing in Detroit. Even the ants are out here jacking foos. English teachers when their divorce papers aren't written in Arial font size 12 with 1.5 line spacing. No, that means this document is invalid. Please don't take the kids. Fire when it realizes I'm 70% water. Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with me at that point. It doesn't even realize I'm already lit. Marvel fans when they realize that they live in Washington, D.C. and not Washington Marvel. No! I'm pretty sure this is also Marvel fans when we're in the middle of the movie and the bad guy's winning. How could the main character possibly overcome this? Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, wait a second. Is this her way of telling me? Weird because pee-pee could also mean Peter Parker and not my incredibly small micro penis. Protesting in France, protesting in Britain, protesting in China. Are you immediately oofed as soon as your social score goes below a certain number? Or I'm sorry, just sent on a free vacation in which you'll never come back? Tom Hanks will narrate video celebrating Biden's first year. Hello, I'm Tom Hanks. The US government has lost its credibility, so it's borrowing some of mine. I'm actually just getting tired of The Simpsons consistently predicting the future. It's like this whole show completely spoiled the movie for me. Mark Rober's glitter bomb 7.0. You think he'll film this video in Hiroshima? The Department of State plans to begin evacuation of US embassy staff from Kiev.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Time to get out of here. I love how there are memes on both sides backing down. I don't even know who's backing down at this point, but I'm actually kind of terrified to cover these posts because this stuff might age like milk. Do you feel old? Regular show last episodes aired on March 11th, 1995. That's weird, it didn't seem that long ago. Gravity Falls recently celebrated its 30th year anniversary. Show's been on for longer than I thought. Ninjago came out in 1983, and Minecraft has now been out for 136 years. I remember when my great-great-grandfather was just playing a nice game of Minecraft before World War I broke out. He never did get to finish that shelter. Caesar stabbed in the Italian Senate March 15th, 44 BC. And as we all know, sometimes history repeats itself. I'm not gonna dive into this because this is, if you get the joke, you get the joke. I can't really cover it. Student, I don't understand. Teacher, well, you're stupid. Student, I don't understand. Indian man on YouTube, I will teach you, my son. I say we replace all teachers with Indian men on YouTube. This country would be a better place. Throwback when Granny crashed the Benz. I love how we don't even know if this woman's even alive. And I don't even care. What happened to the Benz, Grandma? Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin. Oh, but yeah, the third one's been long gone. I've covered this guy so many times and I still can't remember his name. Michael Collins, let's go. This is a map showing the most played Smash character in each country as of 2021. I'm not gonna dive too deeply into this because the most important factor is there was one major discovery. Finally, Donkey Kong Country, and it's been Kazakhstan this whole time. Wives in America versus wives in China. Who you taking? Is there a option for both? We would need a family dog. We could use a family dog. The Beijing Olympics in 2022? Yeah, I don't think so. This is a much better design. I'd actually watch it just for this logo alone. I'm like, man, they're becoming self-aware. I gotta give them some credit. Social, that is. War photographers watching soldiers commit atrocious crimes. Don't be fooled. The cameraman was probably the guy that suggested it. Gotta keep it entertaining. Me, a European, imagining how Americans live. Okay, yep, this guy running down the street, punching a piñata. Oh, yes! I remember when I got my first weapon from a piñata, talking on our cell phone. All right, Americans, we need to start to worry. The Europeans are definitely onto us now. Me in 2011, haha, what a dumb voice, she should oof. Me nowadays, she was just a teenager and was just having fun. I'm a monster. And this cycle is just getting worse and worse. I unironically blasted Friday all the time. This was a great song. Astronauts exist, 6-year-olds. Yeah, maybe if you're lucky, you can grow up and be like the third one. Indian movies be like, oh, this is intense. Oh. Hey, you gotta drag it on somehow. I'm actually very entertained. Dads around the world, when they realize the tattoos all over Maui's body that explains his life basically means it's his literal backstory. Pixar pulling the ultimate dad joke. However, you really don't want to know this guy's backstory, or just specifically how he was oofed. President Vladimir Putin has announced a series of plans to increase the number of children being born in Russia from an average birth rate of under 1.5 per woman to 1.7 within 4 years. Yeah, Putin is very confused. He specifically requested that they do this. Why am I imagining instead of like a baby and a half being born? Now these ladies are just gonna be creating a kid and one kid without maybe like an arm and a leg. Albert Einstein looking at 100 authors claiming his theory of relativity is wrong. If it were wrong, one would have been enough. That's a very good point. I never thought about that. They were just like taking shots at the dark, seeing what stuck. When there's not like a unanimous decision on why you're wrong, then maybe you're just right. March 2020 versus January 2022. Yeah, I mean at this point, just strangle me. Tired of sitting here for so long. Hard to swallow pills. Chess is just a game. You're not a genius if you're good at it. But don't those dudes be like thinking like 3,000 moves ahead? Maybe you're not a genius, but you can pretty much predict the future. Club owners surveying the dance floor from their VIP room. It's giving me like Kingpin vibes here. This is the last dude you want to be messing with on the dance floor. You can't put a price on life. US healthcare system. Well, no, but actually yes. Didn't we come up with an actual number? Aren't we worth like 60,000 and at that point? Nah, just let them go. Europeans talking to Americans. God, metric system is better and Celsius makes more sense and imperial system is stupid. No, imperial system is better. We love inches and pounds. Your system is stupid. In reality, God, metric system is better and Celsius makes more sense and imperial system is lol, you're right. I've been literally saying this on my channel for like 7 years now. You're right. We're dumb. I don't know what to do about it though. Mark Rober making glitter bomb version 312. At this point, he's just building up that nuclear arsenal. The Chinese government after someone makes fun of them online. I'm so afraid to ever go to China for this reason. Like right now, I'm pretty safe. But if I ever show up, I think they're gonna lock me in a room and make me replay all the hours worth of things I've said against China. The chemistry teacher when I used the Bunsen burner to light my joint, but I was wearing safety gloves. I'm proud of you, son. Go ahead and set the whole room on fire now. Me starting to work out, lifting only the bar. The ripped gym employee. These dudes are always the nicest. I feel like when you're this big, you're either the nicest guy ever or the worst. There's no in between. Going 100 miles an hour on the highway. USA versus Germany. Germany be like, those are some rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up. I can remember all the times I was going 100 miles per hour on the highway. My German viewers are like, but we do that every day. You find a girlfriend, she's from France. She treats you like royalty. She treats you like royalty. That's how you wake up in a guillotine one day. Whose opinion is least valuable? NFT, people on Twitter, dream stands, weebs, or influencers? This is a tough one. Probably influencers, I'm not gonna lie. Frick, pronouns. All my homies go by mate. Even New Zealand as well, I think they could be included. Me in the middle of the night watching some Indian guy building an underground house with a stick. Why is it always in the middle of the night? That's the only time I'll watch these like caveman YouTube channels at like 3 a.m. Canadians when it's negative 30 Celsius outside versus Americans when it's 41. Yeah, it's true. 41 degrees Fahrenheit is 5 degrees Celsius. And yes, this is cold to me. The boys winning against the girls at dodgeball versus the PE teacher joining the girls team. This is the only reason why I want to be a PE teacher. For this one moment out of the year where I just get to absolutely destroy some 6-year-olds with a rubber ball. Wait a second, that sounds wrong. Whatever. Miss Italy in 2020, Miss Italy in 2021, Miss Italy in 2022. And I think this one's gonna be the most famous by far. Tom Holland fans when a Tom Belgian fan walks in. It's like the equivalent of Venom, but why do I feel like Tom Belgium's gonna be invaded by Germany pretty soon? Microsoft after buying Activision. Literally all Sony has is Spider-Man right now. Californians on their way to turn every state around them into California. I think this is a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. It's called Californication, and we've always been designed to do this. From birth, we were meant to start here and then go someplace else. Hey babe, I'm preg. Oh, sorry, I just thought I'd randomly show you this old karate move I learned 20 years ago. I had to do it with my full strength right now because I thought you'd be impressed. Literally any other parents, don't do drugs, they're not good for your health. Asian parents, don't do them because it's too expensive. This is actually more effective, to be honest. Rather spend this $19 on a Fortnite card. And big thanks to I Stole Drew's Pet Dog, I Love Marks, Drew's Arab Sugar Daddy, LuxembourgLover, King Corey, Drew's Argentinian Grandpa, Canadian Union, Dalton D, BringBackPolandball, Barnsky W, AryanAfterHours, a fat
Matt Norwell,
Alfonso M6,
Ivan Lima,
Majestic
Crombopulous
Unicorn,
Michael,
Max Cooper,
McBlorf,
Nemo Shiki,
Mind Brothers 999,
Robert
Philip
E.
R. and
RF.
Rye the Pie.